We will continue the lesson. Page number 50. There was a particular communication between Mrs. Srivastava and Mrs. Bhushan on the subject of cloth, and after that the wages given by the bank. Mrs. Srivastava told Mrs. Bhushan that bank's owner said Govindaram is not paying proper salary and is not paying salary on time. Now next, after listening to those sentences, those information, shocking, remarked Mrs. Bhushan. If they can't pay the sweeper, they must be in a bad way. None of the others could be getting paid either. It is what we say. Mrs. Bhushan remarked is really shocking. If the bank is unable to pay the wages of sweeper boy, then what about other what we say professionals, other workers, and the customer of the banks? What will happen? What is going to happen with the customers? They may lose their money deposited, kept in the bank. She left Mrs. Srivastava at the tamarind tree and went in search of her husband, who was sitting in front of Kamal Kishore's photography shop, talking with the owner. So there you are, cried Mrs. Bhushan. I have been looking for you for almost an hour. Where did you disappear? Nowhere, replied Mrs. Bhushan. Nowhere, replied Mr. Bhushan. Had you remained stationary in one place, one shop, I might have found you, but you go from one shop to another like a bee in a flower garden. Don't start grumbling. The heat is trying enough. I don't know what is happening to people Nagar. Even the bank's about to go bankrupt. What is that? Said Kamal Kishore, sitting up suddenly. Which bank? Why, the People Nagar Bank, of course. I hear they have stopped paying employee. Don't tell me you have an account there, Mr. Kishore. Now, after having conversation with Mrs. Srivastava, Mrs. Bhushan went in search of her husband, Mr. Bhushan, who was sitting in front of Kamal Kishore's photography shop. Her husband, Mr. Bhushan, was taking rest before the photography shop of Kamal Kishore. After seeing her husband, she said, So there you are, cried Mrs. Bhushan. I have been looking for you. I am searching you everywhere. Where were you? Where did you disappear? Nowhere. Now, Mr. Bhushan replied. His wife, I was nowhere, replied Mr. Bhushan. Had you remained stationary in one shop? You were not stationary. You were not at the one shop. You were moving here and there from one shop to another shop like a bee in a garden. That is why I am taking rest here at the shop of my friend. That is a photography shop was there. Like a bee in a flower garden. Don't start grumbling. Don't start grumbling now. Don't start grumbling means complaining. The heat is already trying enough. Lot of heat is there. That is why I am suffering from intense heat. And you are grumbling. Don't start grumbling. I don't know what is happening to People Nagar. And while talking to her husband, Mr. Bhushan, she said, I don't know what is happening to people Nagar. She changed the topic. Now she is talking about the bank. Listen, how rumor spread. In the beginning, Nathu complained to Sitaram. After some time, Sitaram told about the bankruptcy of the bank to Mrs. Srivastava. Mrs. Srivastava told her friend, Mrs. Bhushan. Now Mrs. Bhushan told her husband, Mr. Bhushan, and that is listened by owner of the photography shop, Kamal Kishore. How rumor spread. This is the example, ideal example. While having conversation with her husband, she changed the topic. Now she was talking about the bank. She said, bank is not paying proper wages in bank is not paying wages on time. Wages, WAGES. Wages means salary. Even the bank's about to go bankrupt. Bankrupt means without enough money. Means no money at all. What is that? Said Kamal Kishore. Sitting up suddenly. Which bank? Why the People Nagar Bank? Of course, I hear. Now Kamal Kishore asked Mrs. Bhushan, what are you saying? Are you talking about the bank of People Nagar? Yeah, of course. Have you your account there? Have you your account with the bank? She inquired. No. But my now next. No, but my neighbor has, he exclaimed. I haven't my account there with the bank, but my neighbor has, he exclaimed. And he called out over the low partition to the keeper of the barber shop next door, Deepchand. There was a person, Deepchand. He was the owner of a barber shop. Have you heard the latest? Latest means latest news. Latest, the People Nagar Bank is about to collapse. You would better get your money out as soon as you can. As soon as Kamal Kishore heard the very shocking news of bankruptcy of the bank of People Nagar, he started spreading the news. He told the neighbor of his shop, that is Deepchand, who was the owner of barber shop. Deepchand, have you heard the latest? The People Nagar Bank is about to collapse. Means People Nagar Bank has no money at all. That is why if you have your account with the bank, you must withdraw your money from the bank. Otherwise, you will lose your money. You would better get your money out as soon as you can. Next page, page number 51. Deepchand, who was cutting the hair of an elderly gentleman, was so startled that his hand shook and he nicked his customer's right ear. The customer yelped with pain and distress. Pain because of the cut and distress because of that the awful news he had just heard. With one side of his neck still unshaven, he sped across the road to the general merchant's store where there was a telephone. He dialed Seth Govind Ram's number. The Seth was not at home. Where was he then? The Seth was holidaying in Kashmir. Oh, was that so? The elderly gentleman didn't believe it. He hurried back to the barber shop and told Deepchand, the bird has flown. Seth Govind Ram has left town. Definitely, it means a collapse. And then he dashed out of the shop, making a beeline. Beeline means straight way, follow straight way, beeline for his office and checkbook. Now, in this para, as soon as Kamal Kishore heard the shocking news of bankruptcy of the People Nagar Bank, Kamal Kishore he informed to his neighbor Dipchand, who was the owner of barber shop. He was cutting the hair of elderly person. As soon as Dipchand heard that news, he shocked, and there was a person, elderly gentleman. He was startled as soon as he heard the news of People Nagar Bank. He startled. That his hand shook and he nicked his customer's right ear. And because of his startle, his hand shook and he cut some part of customer's ear. It was very painful act, but the news was very painful than the injury itself, because that person has kept lot of money in the bank. That is why this pain is very painful than the pain of ear cut. He sped. Sped means run fastly. He sped, keeping some part of his head unshaven, to the merchant's shop, because there was a telephone. He called Seth Govindaram, but actually there was no contact at all. The Seth was not at home. Where was he then? The Seth was holidaying in Kashmir. The Seth Govindaram was enjoying with the customers' money in Kashmir. But actually this is not the condition. This is only a rumor. The people are thinking negatively. Nothing has happened. Only person by person they are spreading the false information and rumor. The Seth was holidaying in Kashmir. Oh, was that so? The elderly gentleman didn't believe it. He hurried back to the barber shop and told Dipchand, the bird has flown. The bird has flown means Seth Govindaram has flown away by taking all our and customers' money. Now what to do? How to do? Where to go? It's very shocking for our family. How to get our money back? This was the major problem before that elderly person and all customers. Then he dashed out of the shop making a beeline. Beeline means straight way. He followed a straight way to his home for his office and checkbook. Now he was going to take his checkbook and he was going to claim before the bank, in the bank, for his money. See, it's a very tragic thing. People are spreading rumors blindly. We should not believe on rumors. Next, the news spread through the bazaar with the rapidity of forest fire. From the general merchants, it traveled to the shop, circulated amongst the customers, and then spread with them in various directions to the betel seller, the tailor, the free vendor, the jeweler, the beggar sitting on the pavement. See, from person to person, the news of bankruptcy of the Bank of People Nagar started spreading rapidly like a wildfire. As wildfire, forest fire spreads rapidly. It spread everywhere in the bazaar, from person to person, everywhere. That is to the betel seller, tailor, free vendor, jeweler, The beggar also. There was a beggar. His name is Ganpat. He was sitting there begging to the people for the money. He listened. As soon as he listened to the shocking news, he shocked because that beggar had money in the bank. He had an account. Very funny. The beggar sitting on the pavement. Pavement means a space besides road. That is pavement, footpath. Old Ganpat, the beggar, had a crooked leg. He had been squatting on the pavement for years, calling for alms. In the evening, someone would come with a barrow and take him away. He had never been known to walk, but now, on learning that the bank was about to collapse, Ganpat astonished everyone, leaping to his feet and actually running at top speed in the direction of the bank. It soon became known that he had 1,000 rupees in savings. Very funny, very funny. Listen, there was a beggar. His name is Ganpat. He had an account with the bank. He had 1,000 rupees. He had kept 1,000 rupees in the bank saving account. Actually, people would think Ganpat cannot stand. He cannot walk. But now, as soon as Ganpat heard the shocking news, he stood. Ganpat was he had been squatting on the pavement for years, calling for alms. Alms means alms, A-L-M-S. He was begging. Alms means money. In the evening, someone would come with barrow. Barrow means a particular that instrument to carry Ganpat and a vehicle and take him away. He had never been known to walk, but now, on learning that the bank was about to collapse, Ganpat astonished everyone, leaping to his feet and actually running at top speed. Very, very funny. People were thinking that Ganpat cannot run, he cannot walk, he cannot stand. But as soon as he heard the news, shocking news, he started running at top speed because he had 1,000 rupees in the bank. Men stood in groups at street corners discussing the situation. People seldom had a crisis, seldom or never had floods, earthquakes, or drought. And the imminent crash of the Peoplenagar Bank set everyone talking and speculating and rushing about in a frenzy. Some boasted of their farsightedness, congratulating themselves on having already taken out their money or on never having put any in. Others speculated on the reasons for the crash, putting it all down to excesses indulged in by Seth Govind Ram. The Seth had fled the state, said one. He had fled the country, said another. He was hiding in Peoplenagar, said third. He had hanged himself from the tamarind tree, said a fourth, and had been found that morning by the sweeper boy. Now, the rumor started spreading very rapidly from person to person. Men stood in group at street corners discussing the situation. Everywhere there was a discussion about the bankruptcy, about the collapse of the bank. Imminent means major crash. Speculating, chewing over, they were discussing about the same thing again, and yet again, rushing about in a frenzy. They were rushing here and there in frenzy because many people had account in the bank. Some boasted of their farsightedness. Farsightedness means long-sightedness. Attitude farsightedness means a kind of attitude that we can know the future. They were boasting themselves. We are very lucky. We have withdrawal all our money back. We are fortunate and we are not going to lose any kind of single penny. They were congratulating themselves. We are fortunate. We are not going to lose a single money. Because they had taken their money already back. Now the Seth had fled the state. Seth Gun Ram had flown away. He had run away from the village. Many people were discussing on that rumor. He had fled the country, said another. They were talking to each other. People were talking to each other. Some were saying he had flown away from the village. Some were saying he had flown away from the district. Some were saying he had flown away from the state. Some were saying he had flown away from the country itself. And some were saying he had hanged himself from the tamarind tree, said forth, and had been found that morning by the super boy. Listen, it is the reality of the society. Whatever happens, we must not believe on this media, a rumor, or the information we have overheard. We must try to reach at the root of information. Remember, nowadays we see media, news channels. They discuss on particular subject day and night without any reason. Actually, condition is very different than that media is talking about. But for increasing TRP, for increasing their status, for getting a lot of money, they do like this. It is our duty as a aware citizen of the country. We must not believe on rumors. We must try to reach to the root of the news. Otherwise, it will be very harmful, very dangerous for the progress of individual as well as the progress of the society. We will continue with the remaining part of the lesson in next video as this video is becoming very large.